Alright, so I'm going to let you fiddle around with that. Basically, to navigate, you kind of do this. You move it around. And then these, blue one, that'll zoom it in, okay? So I'm going to let you fiddle with that a little bit, and I'm going to go help a few other people, alright?
I think
Well, can you tell me, is that a newspaper?
it's a newspaper.
Okay. From how?
Melody's still here.
From how long ago?
I'm not sure.
Look up at this. See if you can find a date on the paper.
I'll try to find a date in the paper.
Okay.
Do you know how life was before Microfiche was invented?
What they did is because, like I said, that's a lot smaller. Newspaper is a lot bigger, and what you would do is you'd have boxes of newspapers, and you'd have to go and find a certain month or a certain year that newspaper, and literally just start opening up newspapers. And they had issues because newspapers are very fragile medium, and they can shred, they can tear very easily. So sometimes you look at the old newspapers, and you go to the movable page, and it's ripped right in half. We have to try to repair it and things like that. So Microfiche allowed them to kind of take it and put it in a smaller medium that's more durable, that would last longer, and it would take up as much space.
When Microfiche was invented?
Well, it allowed people to do a lot more research a little bit easier, especially when they're trying to look for computers and things, in that you don't have to sit there and flip through a whole bunch of newspapers. You can just kind of look and find the page you need, and then instead of making copies, like say for some reason we wanted this particular article that's right down there, we could just zoom in on it, and you see this little box. That's the print screen, so we could just hit the print button, and then you'd have a copy of it. So it's a lot easier than trying to handle finding these old newspapers and make copies of it. And that's by and large what these are for, is newspapers.
How's now, because of Microfiche?
Well, it's an interesting debate that's going on, because what a lot of places were doing, like the Dayton Daily newspaper, you can get archives back to 1988, and they're going back and they're trying to put more and more of their stuff online. This is a lot cheaper for them than having all this Microfiche. But the problem is, if they all store it on one place, so that everybody can access it, if something happens to that place, like a flood happens, or an electrical shortage, or it gets burned out, then they lose all that information. And if they try to back it up, they still have a chance of losing it. But it's a debate between electronic and Microfiche information, because these are still used a lot. There's still a lot of old newspapers, like from before the 90s. The information, look at them. A lot of places are trying to convert over, because these machines are very expensive, because they're old and they're very specialized, and so to get people to come in and try to repair them can be very troublesome. Like the center of the library, there's 2 libraries. It's a pretty big library. We have a lot of people, but we only have just this one machine for both libraries. So if anybody wanted to use Microfiche, they have to come in here. And we only have so much. What do
you think will replace computers after computers replace Microfiche?
See, it's one of those future questions. I think we're to a point now where computers will they're always going to be part of our lives. I mean, for sure, back with the glass, no one's going to replace Microfiche. They didn't know that they make computers. Computer technology is going to increase more and more, and have more and more access.
Like iPads?
Exactly. Like 10 years ago, I would not, I could access the same information we're looking at right now with this big bulky thing. I can pull it up on my phone, which is, I can carry it around with me. I can't carry this with me. I can just take this somewhere and get it replaced or fixed much easier than I could take that somewhere and have it replaced or fixed. So I have a feeling it's not necessarily the information that the computers are going to go away. I think they're going to get more and more advanced. And they're going to be easier to deal with, and it's going to be easier for us to find things. However, you're still going to have a lot of information. We're going to have more and more and more information. So it's going to be an issue of knowing how to access it, knowing how to get to it, which actually is where libraries come from. That's what we do for the most part. We don't know everything, we just know how to get to everything.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
Yeah. Are you done?
You want to take a picture?
Librarians help me find a good page on Microfiche, a good book on Microfiche actually. On Dayton Inventions, and it's got a couple paragraphs on Microfiche.